My name is Staff Sergeant Michael Lemons. I joined the Army April 8, 2002.
It was the start of his 14-year career with the United States military, just 7 months after 9/11. This soldier would spend his first 4 years in constant combat, doing tours in Afghanistan and Iraq.
In 2007, I was stationed in Baghdad, Iraq. Our forward operating base was struck with indirect fire. During that explosion, I slid, fell off the roof, and landed flat on the concrete below me. I was knocked unconscious and was diagnosed with traumatic brain injury.
But Staff Sergeant Michael Lemons continued to serve, heading to Honduras and then to Fort Knox here in Kentucky, until eventually retiring in 2014. He explained that his exit from the Army, as his protocol, prompted a lengthy mental and physical evaluation.
You spend your whole career being told that you're the most able-bodied, most professional warrior on the battlefield. In 2 weeks, you're told that you are broken.
Lemons was never officially diagnosed with PTSD, but he was prescribed different drugs to treat various issues. He claims the cocktail of prescription pills started to create a neurological chemical imbalance that he argues never made him actually feel better.
I knew that I still had issues that I needed to address within my body. I said, what do I have to lose? Shortly after that, I met Dee Dee Taylor, 502 Hemp.
What brings you in today?
Met with a wave and a warm smile.
Hi, guys.
502 Hemp is where folks go to find a fix for pain, anxiety, and seizures, to name a few.
I don't think you're gonna need a super high dose.
The store sits on the corner of Shelbyville and Moser Road and sells CBD oils, gummies, and other cannabis-based products.
You wanna try the strawberry?
And last September, Dee Dee decided to add something new to her shelves.
When Delta 8 was introduced, again, world's biggest skeptic, I'm like, what? You know, how is this legal?
This is Delta 8 in flower form, but it can also be sold as an oil or an edible. It looks like marijuana. It even smells like marijuana. But according to Dee Dee, it doesn't get you high like weed does. That's a different compound. That's Delta 9, which derives from marijuana. Delta 8.
It's made from hemp. That was made legal, you know, with the 2018 Farm Bill. I'm like, okay, great, so I can offer this product to my customers.
When the Farm Bill was signed into law 3 years ago, it removed hemp and derivatives of cannabis with less than 0.3% of Delta 9 THC from the Controlled Substance Act.
As long as it came from a hemp plant to start with, were legal and lawful.
John Taylor is Dee Dee's husband and the one who led her to this industry in the first place. He used CBD products as a way to treat his seizures, then turned it into a business.
We take the whole plant and we literally grind it down.
Welcome to Commonwealth Extracts. Inside this room lies more than 1.4 million pounds of hemp biomass. The multi-step process eventually distills and isolates it into a CBD product that's ready for retail.
This product has less than 0.1% Delta 9 THC. And we can sell this product as is.
John only makes CBD products, but supported his wife's decision to sell Delta 8 in her store.
All of my research said this was legal until that letter from the Kentucky Department of Agriculture was introduced.
It was sent on April 19th of this year, the day before 420. Sean Southard with the Department of Agriculture says it was sent to license holders to address concerns with making Delta 8.
We had received questions from folks in the industry about the legality of Delta 8 and whether or not they could or should be making that product, and we took a look at the law.
The letter warned growers and processors that distributing Delta 8 is illegal and could lead to expulsion from the hemp licensing program, as well as potential criminal prosecution.
It was mostly a FYI to our license holders, who are, again, growers and processors, not retailers.
But Dee Dee says she also got a copy of the letter.
I was like, it doesn't affect me at all.
A few months later, she started hearing about stores getting raided by law enforcement in several counties across Kentucky. Police departments posted their findings on social media.
So that really scared me. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? People need this product. What do I do? I took it off my shelves.
Law enforcement had the ability to enforce the law as they saw fit prior to our letter.
Southard says it's because Delta 8 is considered a controlled substance by the DEA. Here's the list on the DEA website. And on the very last page, there it is. Under tetrahydrocannabinols, THC, Delta 8 THC, and Delta 9 THC. In a recent report by the U.S. Cannabis Council, it's argued that the 2018 Farm Act is not a loophole for Delta 8 and does not, quote, legalize the production of psychoactive drugs simply because the base material has been extracted from industrial hemp.
Many other states have sent out similar guidance to their license holders to let them know that the legality of this product is iffy at best to outright illegal.
Southern claims it's synthetic because it's produced through a chemical reaction. Dee disagrees and wants a judge to decide. She, along with the Kentucky Hemp Association, has filed an injunction against the Commonwealth's Department of Agriculture, Police Commissioner, and the Attorney General, arguing proof of Delta 8's legality, calling that KDA letter invalid, and demanding no law enforcement action against selling Delta 8.
I was always the good kid, you know what I mean? I never got in trouble. I've never been a criminal. I've never done anything wrong outside of the law. And when I started selling this, I was following the law. And that's the thing, I still am.
Dee says she lost thousands of dollars immediately after pulling the product from her store.
I'd say probably close to $20,000.
In just 2 weeks.
Yep, in just 2 weeks.
Which takes tax revenue away from the Commonwealth as well. But it's not just about the money. Dee says the worst part was no longer being able to serve her customers with a product that they say was helping them.
I want them to feel better. I don't want them to suffer from withdrawals. I don't want them to suffer from pain. It has always been about my customers.
Customers like Staff Sergeant Michael Lemons.
For the first time in my entire life, I feel like I am truly alive, happy, active, resilient. If we were to lose access to Delta 8, I'd be devastated.
He suggests
let's regulate it
to unblur the lines between synthetic and not synthetic, between illegal and legal.
Keep this here, allow it, make it accessible for people that need it.
Dee Taylor tells me all of her products have been tested by certified labs. She says she's planning to open up shop in Indiana, where right now she says there are no issues selling Delta 8. As for that injunction filed here in Kentucky, there's a hearing scheduled in October, and we will follow up. For Focus, I'm Heather Fountaine.